Vortex back with another video, and this is the unboxing of the SMSL iDEA. This is a USB powered amp DAC, and yeah, let's get into it. SMSL, and not much to say really. High res, so this means it does DSD, but that's something I don't tend to use. I tend to use FLAC really. Okay, here we go. Before we check that, put that there. Let's see what you get. In English. Here we go. So it's 3.5 only, USB powered. It's got an indicator, and a critical thing compared to that USB, the other amp DAC I reviewed, the DAC audio. So like the key thing is this has volume up and down, which is so much more useful because that way you can max it in Windows and then control all the volume on the player. So sorry, on the USB stick. So looks like this supports some sort of OTG. Second gen XMOS, blah blah blah. Yeah, it was 32-bit. Up to 768 and up to DSD 512, so it's not bad really, you know, for something that's around the £60 marker. It's got the ESS 9018Q2C, so that's a very similar one that's in that DAC audio, which is cheaper. Okay, there you go. This actually does quite a bit. So it goes from 44.1 16-bit and just 32-bit up to maybe 768. I'll have to check that. 16 ohm to 300 ohm, so that's pretty much most headphones apart from some tricky studio ones which are like 600 ohms. Power consumption half a watt. Yep. I like that it covers so much of the actual frequency range, which is pretty good. Most of that, like above 48 Ks, I think is overkill, but let's have a look. Here we go. So yeah, micro USB. People like Type C these days, but I think Type C is way more complicated as an interface for it to work. But yeah, micro USB. There next to my right thumb, see, is the, if you can just see, that's the actual light when it's in use. Volume up, volume down. 3.5 connector, very simple. And here is the DAC audio, like the same size. So very similar, I think, as in hardware, but I'll have to double check what that is, but I'm sure it was the ESS 9018 as well. And for £16 ish, I really liked that. But with this one you gain with the volume control on it, which that doesn't have. So this has got more pros than that has. But yeah, let's see what else. You should get 2 cables in the box. So you get Type C cable, if we'll focus. Yeah, so micro, that's it. Micro USB. Type C. Yeah, micro USB to micro USB. I will be using this with a laptop, so I will use a micro USB to full size USB, but yeah, so includes a Type C to micro and micro to micro. Yeah, I've got high hopes for this because, as you say, like I've said, it's similar to hardware that's in the DAC audio. Actually, it's 3 cables, my mistake. And it comes with a full size USB to micro. So yeah, out of the box, 3 different cables, quite useful. I will probably end up using this one. Everything I own doesn't support OTG, so which is a shame really. So I won't know what it's like with these two cables. Yeah, that's the one I'll use. Nice, 3 cables in the box. This should be good to review. So I'm out. I'll be back in probably a day or so. This won't take much testing, but this should be good. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with the review.